Hi YouTube, this is Daniel, aka Dan the Dem. I'm doing my first guitar review on YouTube here. All my other reviews have been lightsabers, like from Ultra Sabers and Saber Forge, etc. So now I'm going to do my first guitar one. So a little background history: I've been collecting and playing guitar for the past 15-16 years, since before I was in high school. And this past Saturday, I went into my nearest guitar center, which is Sacramento, the Alta Arden store, and picked up this beauty, which is the Gibson Les Paul Original Series Les Paul Standard 50s model in Heritage Sherry Sunburst. So I've wanted a 50s era Les Paul Standard reissue basically for the past 10-12 years plus. Like probably a lot of you, I used to see these the VOS line reissues in like the early 2000s, in the Guitar Player magazines and Musician's Friend and stuff, and always wanted one, specifically the 1958 model in washed cherry. But the $3,000+ price tag always put weight out of my reach. I don't know about you about that time, and even still to this day, I don't have $3,000+ just lying around to spend on Gibson Les Paul. So the good thing that Gibson's been listening to finally, with the new CEO JC, thank God. The Henry era, we're going to call it, is over. Again, thank God. And Gibson's actually finally listening to us, the customers. So we told them that we wanted just a standard Gibson Les Paul, a Gibson Les Paul Standard, none of the bells and whistles, just the two humbuckers, the vintage specs, and that's what they've given us with the 50s and the 60s model. I went down this Saturday and I A-B'd them. A beautiful 1960s or 60s standard, and the 50s I A-B'd them, both of them $2,500, so $2,499, $2,499 each. And to me, the only difference that I could tell was that this guitar had the warmer humbuckers, the 60s. So these have the Burstbucker 1 and 2 pickups. The other one has the Burstbucker 61 R and T humbuckers. And the 60s guitar with the 61 R and T pickups, slightly hotter, not too hot, but slightly. So, and the slim taper neck, I liked it. It just, to me, it didn't, for me, have any advantages over this neck, for me personally. And ultimately, so the two things that ultimately sold the guitar, this one over the 60s, was this beautiful Heritage Sherry Sunburst finish, which is just perfect, and the Burstbucker 1 and 2 pickups, which are a little bit warmer, which is what I personally like. So as you can see, it's got the ABR1 bridge with a stop bar tailpiece, the gold top hat knobs, cream hardware here, pickup rings, pickup selector ring, as well as the pickguard, as the trapezoid inlays, the Gibson Keystone tulip tuners, which I like, not locking. So because this is the standard reissue model, no push-pull pots, just regular volume and tone controls with orange shop capacitors, which make this guitar, this whole package, sound amazing. No locking tuners. These are just your standard tuners, which I actually prefer. And it's just like the headstock and the truss rod cover that says standard. All this is what you would get if you were to buy a 1950s Les Paul, minus the 5 or 6 figure price tags on it. So another thing is they've done away with the weight relieving, which, take it or leave it. I have a Les Paul, a 2016 Les Paul Studio over there. It's Malia, my puppy, my doggy, that I'm actually going to be selling for this to help pay this guitar down. So that one has the weight relief. This one doesn't. So this thing's probably going to be about 9.5, 10, 11 pounds. I haven't weighed this one exactly, but that's about the range. So expect this guitar to be a little heavy. So again, I went into my local guitar center this Saturday, traded in a Rickenbacker 3312 12 string and 2 guitar pedals. Got about $9.40 something off. Plus, if you do a trade-in at Guitar Center, they will give you an additional 10% off whatever you're trading in for. So I saved myself about $1,100-$1,200. And the price tag is $24.99, so $2,499. Plus tax is probably around $2,600 plus. So I saved myself about $1,200. Ultimately, what I have left to pay off on this is $1,480. But I have a Guitar Center gear card, and they were offering 36 months promotional financing, so no interest. So again, if I can sell this guitar, I can help pay that down, and then that should whittle down some of my payments. So anyway, by the way, this guitar sounds amazing, and I don't think this video camera is going to do it justice, but it comes with a AA flame or figured maple top. I can tell based on everything I'm looking at with this guitar, their quality control is up. So it looks really, really nice. The only slight flaw I see is a little bit here and a little around the nut. So just some slight little cracks, nothing big, you know, for what I paid for this guitar, and you know, with everything on this guitar here, you know, it's fine, it's great, it's perfect. I'm still giving this a 10 out of 10, even with the slight imperfections there. So I would say their quality is way up. Even from my 2016 Les Paul Studio, I couldn't keep that thing in tune for even one song. This guitar, I can run it through 2 or 3 songs, and it stays very well in tune. And, I mean, everything, the parts, the sound, everything sounds perfect in it. So I'm also going to show here, so in addition to the guitar, you get a Gibson strap, this case, this hardshell case, not a little gig bag. It's got the fur lining here, or the plush lining here, little compartment to hold your stuff in. This is a resealable little bag, plastic bag. You'll get a replacement truss rod cover, a Gibson detailing wiping cloth, an owner's manual that kind of explains a little bit about Gibson, some of their guitars, and what all the parts on your guitar do. Has a picture of your guitar coming off the assembly line, as well as this warranty. You send this back and you get your warranty for your guitar. Normally I don't do this. I've never returned these, but with this $25 guitar, I'm definitely going to be sending this one back. Here they have the quality control checklist, and on the other side of this, it will have like your, which I'm not going to show, it'll have your serial number, it'll have the date your guitar was inspected and sent off and all that stuff. Kind of nice information to have. And then this is a Gibson branded tool, so it has screwdrivers, hex wrenches, truss rod cover, tool, flathead screwdriver, more hex wrenches, everything that you're going to need to make a off-the-hand slight repairs on your guitar, which is, I think, is very nice of them to include. So that's the Gibson Les Paul standard 50s model. Again, Heritage Cherry Sunburst with the case and everything included. Looks like Gibson has finally listened to us, giving us a guitar with no the chamberings, no the robot auto tuners, or the push-pull pots, anything like that. No weight relief in it, so expect it again to be a little heavier. Other than that, it's finally a guitar even someone like myself can afford, can make payments on, and so thank you very much, Gibson. I just wanted to let you know this is only a review video. I will upload a video I took of myself on Saturday night playing this guitar, so I'll include some of those videos later, but this right now is just a review video. Alright, thank you.